Otherwise, you were not. None of you would have lived.
Yeah, they wouldn't have figured it out because the kids see more movies. Yeah, this is like but we'll talk about before we get to Wakanda, let's get to like the time stone, the retrieval of the time stone.
Oh yes.
Oh Jesus, what else is this? It's just like everything's happening to it. Like, when this like retrieval of the time stone, right? That battle on Titan, when like my man flew like a whole planet.
Yeah, he took a moon.
A moon.
And
my man did
shot it.
Moon at me.
My man brought that whole time movie into real life. It's like, I'll give you the moon here. I'm giving you the fucking moon.
Like that was some fucking, like I said, I thought it was some comic book. Yeah. This is a comic book fucking movie at this point, right?
And like getting into the fight scenes in this movie were very crisp.
Yeah,
and definitely. clear cut, easily understood, easy to follow, and just like very intense.
Because it's like the same time being fantastical as well.
Correct. Because it's like at each moment it was like a fight for something. Like take for example like the fight between like with Vision and like Corvus Clave is like it was like a fight to reclaim Vision. The same way like when they're fighting on Titan is a fight to reclaim the Gauntlet. So it's like a thing where like the Gauntlet is the objective. So everybody's just like zeroing in on his fist. Like trying to pull it from it and stuff like that.
Hashtag blame Star-Lord.
Yeah.
I mean, but again,
it is his fault. But
we're talking about that infamous scene regarding.
Yeah, when Star-Lord fucked up. But like, they had it.
They had it. But that was a very Peter Quill thing to do. Like if Peter Quill did not do that, it wouldn't be Peter Quill.
It would because just looking at the Guardians film, that's him. That's how he is.
He's very impulsive. He's very emotional, especially
and he's never grown up.
He never grows up. So it's like so to hear that, like before that happened, I knew I was gonna happen. But that's Peter Quill, that's the character. So
when he started asking, because it was very intense. Because I was like a very quiet moment. He just started asking about Gamora.
Yeah.
And he's like, I was like, oh shit.
And he's sad.
I was just because like this movie had me like so nervous because it was so intense and so like heavy. It had moments where like it was lifted a bit, so it wasn't just like a dreary, dour film. And I think that's one of the things that not to mention the other guys who also make superhero movies, but like it's kind of problem that people have with like DC films, right? Is like it's not about the fact that you're too dark, is that there's no balance.
It's a wave of emotions.
It feels like I don't even see emotion because like because of the fact that you have no way to balance it and make it light. There's a very lack of emotion, so it's just like very dreary, dour, like 2 hours that you sit through a film. Whereas here is like we see so many interactions with these characters, we see so many moments of them being happy. That when you see that, like it's no more jokes anymore. Like it
hits
shit
you more,
and tears are flowing from it. I used like that that shit is fucking.
Because you saw they had very emotional moments on the ship before.
Correct. Right.
Thanos took the Gamora. They had the interaction between Star-Lord and her, and then and then it's a very touching moment. Then it goes into comedy because Drax is just there, the Invisible Man.
Yeah.
So it's just very real emotions there, and then it makes you feel for the death of Gamora and Star-Lord's reaction even more.
Her death was like a really big moment, but the whole movie was a big moment for her, like big growth for her, just like realizing. Like seeing her come face to face with Thanos, like that is an interaction that we hadn't seen before. We just heard her speak of it, but like see how much Thanos really does love her, and how like she has those like twisted emotions for him. And then like kind of at the last minute realizing like, yo, this guy really did.
In a fucked up way.
In a really fucked up way.
He loves his daughter.
Yeah.
That's how he shows love. It's
granted, the daughter you took from a planet where you massacred half the people. Granted.
He's not. He has like tough men.
And it also showed they did a good job showing that it wasn't even an exaggeration, even because what he did to Nebula to get her cooperation was equally as brutal. It was something that it was hinted at from like the very first Guardians film. It was like, oh shit, this man's really a monster. In his own head, he's thinking,
in his own head, he's a good father. Right.
Yeah.
But I think it's still the way like how he like. Even how he interacts with Nebula is like he never kills Nebula, right? He hurts her, but I don't think it's something where like he even wants to kill her either. So like again, his own very fucked up way, he still loves Nebula as his daughter.
He's like he never, nothing gets in his way.
Correct.
Like he will love you, but if you get in his way, he's going to sacrifice everything to get his purpose.
There's no distinction between.
He's clearly very good at compartmentalization. I probably need to be if you're gonna be like the villain of the story, but again, like he doesn't see himself as a hero.
And doing what you plan to do, obviously.
Right. I was saying he sees himself as a hero, and I think as a heroic story, like I think like if this was probably like an anime, like he would make like a fitting protagonist.
He would, but he would be a destructive protagonist.
Right. But he would be like consider.
In my opinion, he's very similar to a cinematic version of like, say, Kafka or Kuja or Sephiroth, where what he succeeds in doing and what he plans to do is on such a monumental scale that is like you think he's insane, but you see his point of view as well, and it's like, oh shit, we can't let this guy do this, but it's like you see the way he's doing it,
right?
And the fact he succeeds and has cemented himself in pop culture iconism because of that,
right,
is what puts him up there, maybe to someone like Kefka or Sephiroth or those guys. So I definitely think they did a good job doing the whole backstory in a very thoughtful way. They could have did from Gamora's perspective and his perspective.
Right.
It's really, really good.
But I was in defense of Star-Lord. In defense of Star-Lord, like he's had, like, I don't think this guy Peter has never been a person who actually like can't cope with death well. Because the fact is like his mother died, and like from the beginning, like, he only actually came to terms with his mother's death in part 2, right? Because like the whole time, like the father, he never like opened like the tape. He never really, even if that was part of things in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, like he never really came to terms with the fact that his mother died, right? Like he, as far as he was concerned, he just left Earth, and like he's something that he just avoids thinking about. And then like to find his father, realize that his father killed his mother, and then lose his other father figure. You know, he then declares his love for Gamora, and then to lose her after that. Like it's he's never been a person that learned how to handle his like death well, how to like cope with it well, and after losing so much in such a cool time. He and Thor had this very like light banter where they're kind of like trying to one up to see who has the most tragedy.
Yeah. I remember that scene.
but that's kind of like a fitting thing. Like he has had like a very like traumatic life, and he never knew how to deal with it. So to find out like like where's Gamora? Like that reaction that was understandable.
Why is Gamora?
Right. Yeah. Classic me moment. I'll do you one better.
Why is Gamora?
but why I'm not mad at that is like, you have those moments in films when the character does something that's out of character, that's really stupid just to further the plot.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like that. It's a very Peter Quill thing to do.
Exactly.
So it's nothing I'm mad at. It's like, it is the effect of having these people in this environment right now. Also, we don't want to leave this like fight on Titan without mentioning how sick Doctor Strange was.
That was some
that was some Final Fantasy shit.
That
some
was
of
like
the black hole. I'm like, Jesus, peace.
Some of the boy just turned into birds and shit like that. And like he was doing like straight from like the comics, like the Bounds of Sitarak, stuff like that. Like, he was doing like shit. You saw him doing the pages. Like that was a real source for Supreme Doctor Strange. Like I want to watch it a third time just to see that. There's that moments where he just like cloned himself.
He cloned himself out. The Shiva.
Like the Shiva vision. The Shiva vision. He just like
on different hands.
I was not ready for that.
Yeah, Strange was really in it.
Like, I know, like Strange is one of my favorite MCU characters. So to see him just go to a Thanos and all magical fight was just so fucking satisfying to me.
And it's just like really like meta comic. There's a really cool like comic book moments like when he was looking through like all the distant futures. That's like a real callback to the Fantastic Four series where like Reed Richards did the same thing. Like he was looking into like all these multiple futures like in a way to fix everything. So and again like the existence of like alternate timelines is something that's like I'm very excited about to see introduced here. Right, so like before we get to the Battle of Wakanda, like we have like Thor. Thor was like Stormbreaker. Someone asked Zach this, like it's like Peter Dinklage. I was not expecting.
That caught me so off guard.
That caught me like off guard. I was like,
they kept saying giant, dwarf.
The dwarf. And this giant man came in there, and I was like, this is a very cool way of like flipping it. But then like in comments, I'm trying to remember if the dwarves in Nidavellir are actually like that. that tall because they're not like small, like gnomish,
Uh-huh.
but they are like kind of like bigger than normal.
Not normal, yeah.
I know they're like wide, but he was huge. Like he was towering over Thor.
That sequence he had when he formed
Stormbreaker.
and
Yeah,
actually.
I mean, I think that was a bit one of the more ludicrous parts of the films, especially when it was Groot that made the handle. I was just
when
like,
they like shot the
I was
handle
like,
off.
Yeah, but
like Groot put down his video game to make the hammer. That's character development. right there.
but
That's
like,
growth.
like the whole that was a straight up Superman moment. He just sat down and just literally heard people compare him to Superman in strength levels. And wondering,
because he's there basically next to
he's a
a
god.
sun.
He's a god.
Yeah, he's next to his son. He's just taking in
takes
sun
the
rays, and all he
actual
got was a
sun
little like satellite first degree burn.
I'm like, yo, and obviously the actual like.
Flipping the whole ship around. Like,
Yeah.
Thor has been like, he was being called like the most boring Avenger, but like
He's actually more fun though.
like Ragnarok like gave people like the Thor formula that was always there.
Yeah.
Like it was like this is just how you make Thor dope. Like Thor is dope. Let him be dope.
And his entrance
Into Wakanda.
Right.
into Wakanda. As a result,
Yo,
of
that was
moment.
like this to me. Like, let me tell you, like the moment like, I was saying, like I had many moments where like I screamed and I cheered, but that was like my loudest moment. I was clapping. I was rambunctious. Second time I saw that at the drive-in,
good.
I broke my girlfriend's horn. I was just like, like that shit was like best movie entrance for me. Like best movie entrance I've ever seen.
That was crazy. It was
Like,
oh, you're dead.
Yo, and like bring me Thanos. It just like came in. That was just so awesome to me. I think this movie is just like it delivers so well in like the epic moments.
Another moment with Wakanda. Cause Wakanda is just a chock full of epic moments.
Yo, it's a really amazing like.
There's one where you have the traditional, battle army scene where you have two of the armies now start to march towards one another,
Right.
and everybody from Wakanda charges.
Like,
Captain America and T'Challa
yes,
are
when they
basically
race
at the
ahead
front
and
and
everybody.
just pick to
Bypass everyone.
And that was like that scene is so fucking epic
That was
because
dope.
someone pointed out that it mirrors a Civil War chase scene, but as opposed to like they're chasing one another,
Right,
they're
right,
actually running side by side,
Correct.
with a common
Right,
goal.
right.
So that's something that was really really fucking
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
Also, the Rocket Raccoon and the Winter
Bucky.
Soldier, Bucky
Yes.
training the arm. That was just like
Because that was a
That was such an unexpected interaction in the middle of battle.
Because like, from the first Guardians, that was a meme, right? That like what can't wait to see when like Rocket meets Bucky and he takes his arm, right? Because I want that guy's arm, but to see that there, he was like, how much for the arm? Is like, I get that arm. That was like that was I wanted that. That was it for me.
Man.
That was
and
really
then
dope.
they had a one where all the powerful fucking girls, all the girl
Yeah,
badasses
the
fall
girl
together.
power, all the girl intersectional feminism.
Yeah,
go,
and they're
go.
fighting. I can't remember her name.
Proxima Midnight.
Proxima
There-
Midnight.
Yeah, yeah.
And all the girls were fighting side by side to take out one of them. And then obviously Scarlet Witch came, but it's like
Yeah, well, she was
her.
like, well, like
You
a
know.
Koya's thing was like, what was she up there the whole time?
The whole time, yeah,
Like,
she was
really?
so powerful. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, little touches like that
Yeah, yeah.
made the movie elevated the movie so well.
Yeah, it
And
was.
really-
I think it's their best third act.
I definitely
Yeah.
want a gift saved of Okoye looking at
Bruce Banner.
Bruce Banner when he was running the whole suit.
Yeah, he fell down.
I just want a gift of her face.
It was like,
so stink, right? She look like he's so stink. Like, look, let me fucking.
like Bruce had it hard in this movie because he never really got to show why he's.
Hulk
really-
had
Yeah,
it
I
hard.
think
Yeah.
I think Hulk just got scared.
he was.
Hulk wasn't. Hulk, listen. You see the first time Thanos punched Hulk in the chest, and Hulk just like shake his head. Like,
I think they definitely could have gone into it more of why he would not transfer. I think they
Right.
could have done that.
They'll
But
probably
I
do
think-
it next movie.
They're
I
probably,
can hope.
probably gonna
I mean, because it's definitely hard because
Right.
the amount of characters they had
Right.
to.
But I felt like to me it was kind of like I felt to me like it was obvious. Like I felt like he was scared because Hulk is a child,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, established like Thor.
Right,
Yeah.
and a child that had never lost. So like he's really because remember like he fought Thor and he almost lost to Thor.
Yeah.
But like he never actually he as far as he's
It
concerned
was
he
so
didn't lose that.
one-sided. It was a one-sided.
Right, but he didn't see when the Grandmaster like flipped the switch on Thor because Thor was gonna beat him,
Uh-huh.
but he didn't see it when the Grandmaster like fuck up Thor. So as far as he's concerned, he beat Thor fair and square. He's still unbeatable.
Yeah.
So to get washed off like that, that was a moment of humiliation for him, and he didn't know how to handle it.
Yeah. He didn't
Hulk
want
was
to come back
scared.
out. And I think it's good though because it gave him a chance for the Hulk Busters to actually come out.
Yes, right,
and,
right.
And made an appearance in the film again, and it was very cool seeing that. But at this point, you gotta talk about the obvious The infamous finger snap.
Yo,
The dust meme.
Thor. No, but of course you gotta mention like